Hi everyone, so this is video number 11 for Unit 1. As you can see, it's on the 2010 GCSE exam. The idea of this video is to show you exam technique by looking at a specific exam paper. So this is what your exam paper will probably look something like. Then the crucial two words that I want to draw your attention to, first of all, are these: either or. You either do question 1 or you do question 2. You cannot pick and choose between them. You can't do 1A and then 2B. You're not allowed. They won't mark it. So you either do this or you do that. And you should make your decision on which question you choose, not based on the first one that you see, but based on the C question and the D question, because that is a total of 14 marks. That's the 8 marker and the 6 marker. So look at those and answer the question which you feel most confident about, the C question and the D question. So the first bit of the paper that you will write on will look like this. It says indicate which question you were answering. So in this video we're going to be answering question 1, so you just need to give that an X. And you can see it's asking you to write your answer here. Now it's given you 3 lines to write your answer on. For an A question, most of the time all you will need to use is the first line, because you're being asked simply to define a key word. If we look at the mark scheme for the 2010 GCSE exam, what is prajna? The correct answer, one word: wisdom. That's all you need to write, wisdom, and you get 2 out of 2 because it's a correct definition. Simple as that. Okay, so we can give that the Mr. Powers tick, or a mini Mr. Powers tick, and move on to the next question. B question: do you think the wheel of existence helps you to understand life? It says you need to give 2 reasons for your point of view. This is the amount of space that they give you to write on. It is a total of 15 lines, and you do not need to write more than that. You probably only need to use half of that. So don't be intimidated when you look at the exam paper and see so much blank space that you've got to fill. What you need to do to get full marks is that. Write 2 developed reasons for your points of view. And that looks something like this. So do you think the wheel of existence helps you to understand life? Here's a yes answer. Yes, because it shows the importance of karma, which means action. If our actions are driven by hatred, it will cause us suffering in this life and the next. If our actions are driven by metta, loving kindness, it will lead to happiness in this life and the next. So that uses effectively 2 Buddhist keywords, which is one reason why we need to make sure we learn all of our keywords, not just for the A questions, but so that we can use the keywords in our answer to other questions. Another reason I think the wheel of existence helps me to understand life is that it shows all the stages of life that people go through and the consequences of each stage. Each stage is linked to the next, showing that life is continually changing. And that's 2 developed reasons, 4 out of 4. Now in the Wheel of Existence video, you can see a no answer to that question if you really want. You can also pause the video now if you want to read through this, but as it is in that other video, I'm not going to read it out now, because the purpose of this is to work on our exam technique. So we've done a B question. We can give that the Mr. Powers mini tick and move on to the next one, which is C question: explain why morality is important for Buddhists. So this is the amount of space that you will be given to write on. There are 30 lines. Now this is where I'm really worried. Some of you will look at it and think, oh, I can't write that much, and you don't need to, so don't panic. To get full marks on an 8-mark question, this is what you need to do. You need to demonstrate a clear understanding of the issue, which you will have if you use the revision resources I've put together, using 4 brief reasons, 2 developed reasons, 3 reasons with 1 developed, or a comprehensive explanation using only 1 reason. But for 8-mark questions, it's really crucial that you spell things correctly, because you will be marked down if you don't. Also, you've got to make sure that your sentence structure is good on 8-mark questions. Otherwise, again, you'll be marked down. And it says specifically in the mark scheme that you should use specialist vocabulary. So let's look at an answer which ticks all of those boxes. Explain why morality is important for Buddhists. Sila is important for Buddhists for a number of reasons. Firstly, it incorporates, which means it includes, 3 elements of the Eightfold Path: right action, right speech and right livelihood. Secondly, it's a means for accumulating good karma. Thirdly, Sila will decrease the suffering of the person who practices it, as well as the suffering of others. Fourthly, Buddhists believe it is impossible to attain Nibbana if one does not act in a moral way. There is a clear understanding of the issue. It has shown good use of specialist vocabulary. There are no spelling mistakes. Therefore, we can get 8 out of 8 for that. So we can give C questions a tick. The next question, lay people are essential to the Sangha. So this is what the page that you write on will look like. You write reasons for your point of view here and reasons why someone might disagree with you here. A total of 13 lines for each. Again, you probably don't need to use all of that. You definitely don't need to write more than that. So in order to get full marks, what we need to do is write 3 brief reasons, 2 developed reasons, or a fully developed reason. So let's have a look at what that actually looks like. I agree with this statement. That is how you should always begin D questions. Because monks and nuns gain good karma by serving lay people. Also, lay people provide gifts of food and clothing to the Sangha. In addition, if every Buddhist became a monk or a nun, the Buddhist Sangha would die out because there would be no one to produce the next generation. That's 3 brief reasons, 3 out of 3. Some people might disagree with me because they might think that lay people could distract monks and nuns. Also, renunciation could be seen to include giving up attachment to lay people. In addition, some people might think that monks and nuns do not need lay people to attain Nibbana, only their own efforts. That's 3 reasons, 3 out of 3. So we can give that a mini Mr. Powers tick. What have we done? We've got 100% A star. And you know what? You can do that. And you know what else? I believe in you. Every single one of you.